Okay, Warlock. All right, Portgaz wants Warlock, and I love I like Portgaz. I love Warlock. Hunter's just bad in this meta, and I don't think it's as fun as I don't think it's as fun as a potential Warlock deck. If you get Abyssal Curses, it's fun. Red doesn't like me confirmed. Warlock is so boring. How? Was it all the board clears and discovers and being able to draw extra cards and the powerful minions? Is that it? Or is it the... You're just really looking to hit the tap button? Best Warlock build? I'll show you right now. It starts with a Omega Agents in. Say what? Alright. I mean, I would love a touch. I think Darkspear's worst probably in Warlock, but still good. This card's insane still, I think. 5 mana, 12, 15. It's like a Colossal. I'm crushing it with Hunter. Everyone playing super slow while I bonk them in the face. Sometimes it can work. I would argue that any deck, regardless of meta, needs to be strong to be successful. And on average, stats say, and my experience says, that you're just not going to roll a strong enough Hunter very often. But when you do, you got a good shot. And we play Hunter. I played Hunter yesterday. I played Hunter a couple times this meta already. Alright, we'll make it in golden. They don't just find the truth. They give it a 10-second head start and hunt it down. What the hell does that mean? Perfect. Open one for me. Okay, this is for Sugondese. Where's Fat Boy? I might get an ad. Alright, it's for Sug. Ban his ass. Let's do one for Campy, because he said I didn't like him, and I like Campy. After 7 wins, I got wrecked. That's besides the point. That's a good golden right there. It's our second one, I think. Alright, one more pack. Let's do one for Bagwan, who's gonna probably get some ads. Ban him. You won't get any ads while you're banned. Alright, back to work. Play an ad. No, I don't want to. I can, but I don't want to. Bunker or Merchant? I think it's close. Maybe it's not. I think Merchant's better. In this class, we should have access to some pings and probably don't need to prioritize it as much. I think this minion's better. Lion's Guard obviously better in Warlock sometimes because you can tap, but I still hate it, so try not to take it because it angers me. Diver, certainly better than Cultist. However, Cultist. Let's take it. Mecharoo or a Murloc. There is Murloc synergy, but Mecharoo is good. It's one curse. I love the Dredge. I think Treasure Guard's fine. I hate this card. Yeah, we'll Dredge. For our, what's that card called? Phelan? Ooh, Scorpid. First Scorpid of the night. Always love getting those. Can find multiple curse cards. Mechapoo? No, he's not that bad. Come on. I'm never drafting Mad Bomber again. Never. Tyrant's good. Hi, honeys. What's up, sir? We'll take this Murloc. Feel a little bad that we ditched some Murlocs, but also not that bad. It's just a 2-drop. It's fine. Dragon over Crap. Fiendish isn't bad. Tower's not bad. I don't know. Goblin Bomb is like the Abyssal Curse card. Is it? Fell Spell? Yeah, we could take a Fell. Maybe we take it here. I think it's a good card. I like it a lot more now that we have a Fiendish. It's not really like the Fell Spell you want to be copying, though. You want Demonic Assault. You want Full-Blown Evil. And it's better to have something to copy if you get stuck with the Graven Defiler than not, but it's not that good. It's good though. Sea Giant, maybe. It helps your opponent Sea Giants. I love Outfitter. 2 scavengers is kind of cool though. If we had taken all those murlocs, that could have been nice. It's a really good card. What if we just end up with like 1,000 murlocs? It'd be so cool. I think Bubbler's pretty good. I think Dwarf is pretty good. Let's take the Dwarf so we can keep an all golden deck, but I don't think this one drops bad. Grimoire, a Pelican, or Skaterbot. Destroy a friendly minion, deal 2 to all enemy minions. We've got a shitter there, we've got some shitters here. I'm gonna take it, I like it in a pinch. Diver's okay too, but I kinda like this card. Full-blown Evil, oof. Never get to take the Scout. But we'll take a Full-blown Evil, it's pretty good. I actually like Spirit Bomb. I think Spirit Bomb is a pretty good card. I believe it was... Wasn't it 2 mana at one point and they buffed it? I feel like it was 2. That being said, Sea Giant with, you know, it's a better card in general, I think, but we also have the Fiendish and maybe some other shitters. Some incoming shitters. I think it's actually Murloc Tidehunter. Like we want the 2. Baron Scavenger is just absolute. What does that card do? Cost 1 while your deck has Tenor. Ah, that's crap. And Fellwalker's pretty bad. I'll stick a 2. And hey, it just happens to be a Murloc. I feel like when I'm watching your VODs in the evening, I'm so invested in the games, whereas in the morning, I just want to hear you spew nonsense and get wrecked by Les. Well, you must be very disappointed because Les isn't here and I've never been wrecked by him ever. Take more Tyrants. 2-drop's good. Reefwalker's a better card. If you're telling me in my next 10 picks I'm going to get 2 or 3 2s, I'm very happy to pass it for a Reefwalker. So just tell me that and I'll do it. Netherwing? Could have had a really pretty awesome Murloc deck. Netherwing with 1, 2 dragons, 3 dragons. Yeah, I'll take that. I just didn't believe. I'm taking a Trog. Merc's asleep. Sidekick is awful. I don't think this is that bad for a deck that doesn't have enough 1s or 2s. But only because Merc is asleep. I would take the Owl for him here, but I know he's asleep so he won't miss this. Never lucky, man. Why didn't I build the... Oh god, Merc's here. Gosh. Sorry, Merc. How was Huckin' Hails of Bales of Hay? How was that? Yeah, let's take the Gigafin. Maybe we can get a Murloc, Gorlock, Ravager or whatever. And we're gonna take it, right? It's cool. Oh, I was moderately impressed. Not very. I was moderately impressed with this Herald of Shadows. We have 1 shadow. That's it. Okay, I'd probably be a lot less impressed in this deck. We had a buttload of shadow spells in our other Warlock deck. Let's take another Tyrant. Okay. We take a 1 or we take a Spirit Bomb. Deal 4 damage to a minion and your hero. It's good for killing a 5 mana 6/4 pirate. I love Altar of Sacrifice. What is it? Altar of Fire? This might be the worst card ever made. Destroy the top 3 cards of each player's deck. Right after they dredge, you delete their deck. Sidekick's okay. I don't know why I have a golden. I think I opened a golden one. Yuck. Crush Claw. Do I have any Nagas? I do. My Cultist. Tutoring up lethal with a Naga. I love it. I'm gonna hop off. I'll come back when this deck is 11-1. Okay, Sloppy. Thanks for hanging. You don't have to do that. In fact, I prefer if you didn't, but have a good day. And take care of yourself. 1 mana waste a card, do nothing. It's not like Curse of Agony, which deals 6 damage or upwards of like infinite damage if you have enough of them. I like Seeds. I think they're fun, but Plated Beetle's a good 2, and we need a real 2. Take it. I think well, we could take Spark Engine. Fellwalker is a taunt, and it's golden. If this was golden, I would take the Spark. And you know what? I'm sorry, chat. It's not my fault. It's the game's fault. I'm not gonna make a golden one of those. I hated that card. No, I don't want it. Shady Bartender with only Fiendish Circle. Touch of the Nazra theme is actually pretty good. Nathrazim. It's a pretty good removal spell. Ah, dang it. Never lucky. Couldn't get a second Gigafin. I'm gonna try this Sneed's Goliath card. What's the current song playing? It's called it's called On the Run by Wolf and Raven. We open a golden spark engine every time. I don't even know if I have any packs from that set. Alright, I'll open one. I think we probably do. Man, Sneed sucks. I'm joking, never lucky. Alright, if I open one, I'm gonna feel bad though. Who said we open a golden one every time? Exalter, this one's for you, bud. Wasted it, man. These are gonna be so valuable in the future. The next pandemic, I'm gonna be able to sell these vintage Hearthstone packs for a huge profit. Honorable Redbeard picking underpowered Sneeds over Subject 9, capable of pulling 6 secrets. 1, 2, 5 secrets. Hey, Grease, thank you so much, man. We can set up a bet. This deck looks really solid.
Thompson versus
this is a viewer. I don't know if they're watching, but I know this person. I don't think they are. Everybody's a Redbeard viewer at this point, pretty much, so, right? Why wouldn't you be? I do think we could lose because of the curve. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 8-drops, but we actually only have 6 cards that cost more than 5. That's really not that many. And one of them is a Sea Giant, which, come on. Obviously gonna cast it for like 2 mana. We all like watching you. Your opponent looks like Dreads. Poor guy. Cool. Never lucky, then gets tons of legendaries. Yeah, I was kidding. That was my chair making that fart sound, not my butt. Yeah, we got lucky when we got Gigafin and Sneeds. That's true. Good curve. It's actually a pretty good curve. How many 2s did we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would definitely like 1 or 2 more. The issue... Oh, that's too good to pass. That's a curve. Or do you mean this game? Probably this game, you mean. I would like 1 or 2 more. 2 of our 2-drops are 2 mana, 2 1s, which isn't super ideal. To cash this in. I should have done that first, but I think it's kind of hard to beat a 6/6 there. I guess if we get a Bloodguard, maybe we go Bloodguard instead. Why does Dreads look so handsome? Must be photoshopped. I think it's photoshopped. It's a good curve. The deck is okay. Okay, yeah, I think you're right about that. Pretty good. We have a great turn here. Scorpid could change that pretty quickly. Actually really like the Solarium. Not for the immediate future, but perhaps later. If he plays a Snowfall Guardian, I suppose I just continue hating that card. Maybe I shouldn't have even played the 2/1. Maybe. You win this one. Okay, that was fast. It was the Murloc Tidehunter. Too much pressure from it, so it broke him. He traded it off. He traded with our 2-drop and then realized, my god, there's still part of the 2-drop left. What hope do I have? This is a deck. It's a good deck. Hey, High Ground, sorry about the outcome on a sports game. Do you not think this deck is too good, so you should just retire it? I don't think it's too good. I've mentioned a few times, and I do firmly believe this. The meta is very powerful, clearly. I don't think this is the strongest deck of the night. I think the Warrior deck was better. I don't think this would be a top 3 deck in the last 24 hours, probably. Meta's just kind of crazy. Summoner Tamsin has a hole in her cheek. Why? I don't expect this deck to go 12. I think it's entirely possible, but I think you run into the nutty shamans or the nutty paladins, and you're going to have a very hard time winning, I think. I think Dreads would take this to 2. I mean, he is a very skilled player. He has been getting better. I could see 2 for him. I should have tapped first, but whatever. Whatever. Instead we go 14. It's possible. Your dimples look like that, you need to see a doctor, straight up. Zelda, I need to pee very badly.
Let's give him a wolf welcome.
I can kill neither of those. That's kind of a not good thing.
I hope this fits on the ship.
This is good if I get it. This is good too if the board lives, which I doubt it will. Let's just take a card that can actually maybe allow us to get one of these off the board. Dry Fiats. Dry Fiats? Thanks for the follow. I looked up the full art in high res and it is indeed a zombified hole.
King's honor, friend.
I didn't type the right thing to find it. But I did go to Blizzard's press page. Is it on there somewhere? Let's see. I can bump, kill 1. Play this, and then I can't play this spell. I'm going to die, which is kind of a bummer. I've grown much accustomed to living. But I suppose sometimes we're born to die. Summoner Tamsin here, Redbeard. Thank you guys. Did Zelda give me a good one? That doesn't. I feel like Taz linked a better one. That's the same. Okay. Oh no, that's better. Yeah, that's a zombified hole. That's not good. It's not good for the skin. Interesting. I mean, I'd really prefer him not doing what he's doing right now. You can see your skull underneath. Ugh. Yuck. Alright, I need some life gain. It's cheap. It's interactive. I only heal for 3? Didn't that card used to heal for more? I feel like it did. Am I still dead? I trade 1. I guess I trade that. I guess I'm not technically dead, huh? I'm almost dead still, though. I could do an accurate cosplay of Tamsin without much effort. That's not true. Just a old lady with an afro and gray hair. She's a zombie. I think you'd have to put in green eyes. I think you'd have to put in some effort. He didn't fire Ellie in my face, which is cool. I don't know about that trade. I guess, yeah. Okay, I kind of dig that. You still put a stealth minion on board? Twin Tyrant. What a wretched draw. They should call him Wretched Tyrant. That's what feels bad. We did draft a lot of 8s, but we drew a lot of 8s on turn 7. By a lot, I mean 1. Used to heal for 4, but it got nerfed? Yeah, I think so. It's a bummer, because I really wanted 1 more HP. Thanks for the great content, Redbeard. I like watching your YouTube while listening on eBay. Recently, I figured I should watch a stream instead. Well, both are cool. I am not dead. I'm always gonna have to pre-hit this? I guess not. If I hit the 2 right ones, he gets 1 extra armor this way, but I don't really care about that. That's awful. Okay. I'm not feeling super confident being at 5, effectively 2, with 1 more way to gain life though. Warlock is large. I can bump it and Tyrant again. And then I can bump something else and Tyrant again. We really just have to fade 2 damage for like the next 8 or 12 turns. I watch the YouTube when I'm at work, man. That's sweet of you. I can kill that. I have to work a little hard. What if we draw another Tyrant? That's fine. That's less fine. Oh no, that's fine too. So we just do this. And then we Tyrant. And then we push face. And then we destroy this thing.
Thank you for your service.
And then we have 15, so we're still 2 turns away from killing them.
You fight well, friend.
We're actually dead still to that draw, unfortunately. Unless we draw something. 1, 1, 1, 1, take 2 and die.
Well,
We played it well. A lot of outs. What did we? Well, not that many outs. Full blown evil. Touch. Sneeds. Gigafin. Yeah, we had a lot. We could tap. Yeah, that's true. Even that was enough to keep us alive. But you really have to just, you know, they have to miss completely for, like I said, 6, 7 turns. So they miss 2 or 3 times and then hit something. We can kill stealth minion, but not the Annoyo shits. Yeah. We still had a lot of outs to draw. We just didn't draw them. The draw could have done it, yeah. It is a little unlucky, but let's see. I mean, you know, you hate to harp upon it. We didn't have the coin, or we had the coin, so we start with 15 less HP, and that means you have a much narrower range of draws and cards in which will affect the outcome of the game sometimes.
shadows take you.
Seems like they played to their outs. I mean, yeah, they played it great. They had no resources. They just pushed everything. I think that trade on the Scorpid was smart. So that I don't get to trade the Scorpid into the 5. I think they played it well. Those aren't the takes we need. I think it's accurate though. I don't think they like, you know, there's this mentality, and again, I know everybody does it, myself included, and streamers, and some streamers more than others and whatnot, to like belittle your opponent or like to claim like they just got lucky or whatever. Like everybody gets lucky every game. Like, we get lucky with whatever cards were offered. We get lucky with what cards we draw in what order. We get lucky when we win a 50-50 as opposed to losing a 50-50. Everybody gets lucky every game. Like they didn't just win because they got lucky. And you know, I'm lucky to have Twitch chat.
An incredible discovery.
Darn it. I love when people play this card and it doesn't draw them anything. I'm gonna tap and feel kind of bad. It's a card game. Luck is synonymous with victory. It's that more skilled players win more often. The law of averages. How are the runs doing so far? We just went 9. No, we went 10. This deck seems good at 1-1. I'd say that's not great, but you know, it's better than 0-2, right? It's better than 0-2. The red wins, it's deserved. If the opponent wins, it's lucked. I cannot be convinced otherwise. No, no, no. People just, you know, sometimes they want to win.
My shield for Argus.
man, this barely kills anything. I didn't realize I had another mana. Reg, you're right. That 1-drop spell definitely healed for 4 before. Looks like they nerfed it, yeah. Hot air balloon is out to get us. This card is really poo, but when it works, even then it's still poo. What's killing us is the curve. And that's okay. We're actually curving out pretty well too, it's kind of crazy. We haven't had too poor of a curve, right? What do we do? What do we do on 2? Oh no, we didn't do anything on 3, huh? That was bad. Not my choice either, by the way. Stern Stusselhammer. Thank you, Stern Stusselhammer. I appreciate having you here. What's my best draw? Crazed Netherwing wouldn't be bad.
With every strike, we will strike back hard.
So it's Oasis, which is bad. Yeah, it's bad. Maybe it's Ice Bear, maybe it's Counterspell. This takes off more immediate power. For him to get 3 damage out of this, he has to waste 2 mana, which means he's not pinging us, so it's kind of the same amount of damage, right? Shit. Are we dying this fast? I don't get it. Our opponent started with a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop that buffed his curve. Argus. How fair do you think it would be? After the coin is played, 2 turns later the other player got a mana token that didn't count as a spell. Do you think that would balance the win rates of the second player? I'm not sure. It's something that's been discussed before. We've kind of speculated on together. I think
Well, it's been fun.
I think something like that could be beneficial. I'm not sure if it would be necessarily. I think be interesting to try. I don't know about 2 turns later though, and it feels almost like you'd have to. It would be. I think you could do something that would be very complicated that would help mitigate the issue. That I'm not sure if it would be worth it because you'd complicate the game a bit. So I think you could do something like that. Like you get another coin on turn 3, 4, or 5, maybe 5, and it's like if you haven't used your coin, you can't get it again. Something like that. So you can't stack and like drop like a 6 or a 7 or an 8 cost card super early. I think the coin probably shouldn't count as a spell in general for people. Like, and then you could be maybe a little more flexible with that idea. So you couldn't like, you know, activate spell burst easier. It really limits the design. I think the coin being a spell sometimes, I think can be kind of limiting in some ways. To like, at least in terms of giving multiple mana advantages. I think maybe, oh god. I think, you know what would be kind of cool? Is if they did something like the London Mulligan for Hearthstone, which is in Magic the Gathering, where you mulligan. If you mulligan, it's a little different, the mulligan rules, but you basically get to kind of like look at your top draw. That might be too good though, because you already get 1 more card. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I bet you'd be 3-0 right now if you would have picked Hunter. That's not an accurate comment. I think we'd probably be more likely to be 0-3. If we had played against the first 3 decks and played Hunter, I would argue that we would be far more likely to be 0-3 right now than have some inherent advantage somehow. Because we played a worse class with worse cards. What's the huge umbrella thing? Like the thing you put up at beaches? I'm sorry, what?
No,
I'm sorry, Zelda, did you just ask what an umbrella is? Do I need this? I guess I don't need it. Certainly not bad. I'll just use all my mana and try to figure it out later, I think. I'm magic. When you mulligan more than once, you draw one less. That could work. Yeah. It's just about ways of giving a small incremental advantage another small, because you already have two small advantages going second, right? You get a coin and you get an extra card. It's like maybe like I don't know, there's things you could do, but I don't think it's not a huge discrepancy. It's just some games do just come down to that aspect of having one more mana crystal, which, you know, we've discussed it too. Giving the player going second more advantages might make going second just better. Maybe now you just prefer to go second. Maybe you just have a higher win rate going second. You don't have to perfectly balance it. You can also simultaneously be frustrated when you die because you can't cast your cards because you have less mana. I don't think those things are mutually exclusive. The system they had in Elder Scrolls Legends was that you had a thing you could click 3 times to get 1 extra mana that turn. Wasn't a card nor spell. It brought the 1 and 2 win rate pretty close. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that is, but I don't doubt that there are things that you could do. I'd love to get my mana, my hero power back to 2. It stresses me out at this total, but I don't think that's good. My favorite thing about Zelda in chat is that he simultaneously holds 20 conversations at the same time. What's your least? No, maybe don't tell me your least favorite thing. Discrepancy is more prominent and limited, where stats on the board are a thing that matters the most. And being able to attack first, I don't know about that, what the win rates are like going first or second in Constructed for certain decks and certain metas. I would imagine you're still at an advantage going first on average, but I don't know. I think Constructed games, the board still matters, but even then, like if it's just being able to get your combo card off a turn earlier because you have 1 more mana crystal, I think that probably still plays a large part in determining the outcome. Yeah, whatever. What's he gonna do? Kill it? Maybe. And the warrior run in, the last one, 10 wins, Mr. I'm a Serbian king living in London. Really? Least favorite, he occasionally tells the truth and justifies opponents winning. If you're not 100% for Redbridge, you're dead to me. I would much rather have blind love and loyalty of Redbeard, unfaltering and unflappable, than blind hatred and rage and constantly being cruel to sweet, benevolent Redbeard. Somebody has an eBay listing for a card.
Shadows take you.
Wait, I didn't... What the hell? Oh, it ended. Oh, what a scam. They listed the wrong card. I guess that's fair. Okay, hold on. I want to make a complaint. They listed the wrong card. Whatever. It's irrelevant. For $18.99. It's like a $25 card. And then there's an alternative, which they listed it as, which is like 20 bucks. And I messaged them, like, I was going to buy it. Like, oh. I messaged them. They said, hey, did you mean to list, they put the wrong picture? Because I was like, oh, it's like $7 cheaper, I'll buy it. I didn't want to just buy it because I didn't want them to send me the wrong thing. I didn't really mind because I'd buy the other one for $18.99 as well. But they took it down, which was fine, you know, it was probably a mistake. They didn't even write me back, like, hey, thanks. I mean, I know. Just been like, oh, oops, sorry. Nope, that was a mistake. To make a complaint. Yeah. You should be like, oh, hey, oops. Yeah, you're right. Oh, thank you so much. Write me back. No? No? Am I Am I out to lunch on this? I could play a 3-4, I could play this. I'm just gonna play this. Have a little flexibility in when and where we use the 1-1 rush. Okay, let me see if they relisted it though. Sellers, other items. Sort by newly listed. They didn't relist it though. I'm gonna keep an eye on it though. I am.
I hope this
I'm gonna send him another message. Hey, you should have acknowledged my contributions. Red, if you go beyond 3, I'm gonna get 150 grand. If you don't go beyond 3, I'm gonna get 150 grand return on my 1,000 parts. I hope you don't get that then. I'm also glad they're trading. It's helping me out a small amount.
interesting.
That guy wasn't a Murloc, was he? There've been many shellfish this run, have there? I feel like these are the first 2, but I might be wrong. I like getting multiple minions down because it might still it might put this external pressure on him, like, oh, I gotta keep trading, he's got all these minions. He should have gone face 100%, yeah. What cards you look for in general? I bought a collection to resell a few days ago. Lately I have just been looking for alt arts. I've been trying to scoop up some cheap alt arts from the most recent sets, because some of them are really quite cheap. It's fun to open the packs, don't get me wrong. But double trade and keep this. Or I can just destroy this. Keep a 1-2. Kill an extra 1-1. I think that's kind of nice, right? Yeah, I like the most recent alt arts, because like you can buy 10. You like the odds are like 1 in 100 or like 1 in 1,000. Some of them are like 1 in 1,000, and some of them are only like $30, $40 cards. So it's like you can buy, you know, $2,000 worth of packs, and you know you might buy $400 worth of packs and get a $30 card, which is cool. Oh, I should tap first. That was dumb. I think I would have just played this. I don't want to play it. Maybe I would have played that. Or you can just cherry pick them on eBay and get them for super cheap. It's not as fun, but still. They're an asshole for not writing back, but they didn't become a super Pokemon investor multimillionaire by being nice. Are they that though? I don't know, man. Prices are pretty good. Yeah, maybe. Oh man, I should have just bought it. Let's hit here. It's Tyrant. Most likely hit the poison and the 3/3, of course. So glad we modded Taz. It really was one of my most brilliant decisions. Now she has to hang out here, true. Her boss requires it of her. That's me. We can play Gigafin. Or we can Tyrant. Believe in the heart of the Murloc. It is quite problematic if those all come back, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. I think Gigafin ends the game. Not if they have a way to kill it. Is Gigafin's butt also a Murloc? Yeah. For the Murloc buff. A song recommendation. Check out. I think you would enjoy it. Not a request. Called Orax Missing. Orax Missing is on my playlist. And is not scheduled to come up in the immediate future. However, it does get played from time to time here. I don't remember it, but I know it by name. My farts are in danger. Not sure why Gigafin, because Gigafin destroys his board and allows you to push all your damage face, and then, oh, okay. Doesn't get the +1/+1 buff. Because I think it makes sense, because it hasn't been generated by the time it gets played, right? One more to get in the 4 to 6 range. Hey, Rango. Oh, and I think it's important to beg for followers right now. We haven't had a new follower in a bit. If anybody's watching, oh, Wizard Stripper. Never mind, we had 2. I missed that. Wizard Stripper. That's a great name. It's kind of awkward against this class, but I also don't have a ton of 2s, so I'm gonna scratch off all my dead skin. Well, some of it. Yeah, now would be a good time to follow. It helps me out. That's all I gotta say about that. This curve is a little dicey. This part's a little bit spicy. Yeah, and our last YouTube video did pretty well. Nice, nice, you love to see it. Great run. The Supreme Legend returns. Why'd you call this Vampira Rogue versus Ysera? Because we already have 2 Fleet Runner Rogue YouTube runs, including one this expansion. We could call it, I don't know if Repu Geek's listening, we could call it Seraphine again? Redbeard gets Seraphine again? Question mark, question mark. Anybody here made pesto? Is it passable without any nuts? Yeah, it's passable. But you gotta have the nuts, so. I like that this is happening. I don't like that I've drawn these cards in this order. I could play a 2-3. I think at this point I just trade it. Try to draw 2. Nice, another 8. And then we can tap and feel pretty bad about how this has started out. You draw all your 8s in a row. So lucky. Good news is I can easily counter that card. I think I actually played this.
Predictable.
And then I think I actually played the Joey bot. Might be the difference between getting a Sea Giant down in a 2 turns or something. These 2 1s not going into my face is also kind of cool. Saved us 4 HP, I'll take it. Juice Magoose, thanks for the 3,000 flippin' bits. You need to draw Gigafin? Yeah, that's what I want. One of us is, okay, Tron. What's happening? He's trading. I am doing what? I'm gonna ping that. I hope to draw a 2-drop. I could just play the big nasty. Or I can float 2 mana. I should probably, I mean, I tap still. I guess I gotta tap, huh? But thank you very much, Juicy, for the 3,000 bits. That's a crap load of bits, you know that? It's a whole crap load, thank you. He's trading too much? Yeah. He is. Alright, I need, yeah, I need to have a bad turn. That's a good start. And the Moccasin sure as shit ain't, doing much right now. What we need is a Grimoire, actually. Maybe not. Gives him a 1-2, but it does allow me to get a Sea Giant. Wow, that's nasty. What an insane turn. We put, fuck dude, 18-18 on board and we had nothing on board to start the turn. That's crazy. That's a pretty big board. It's nuts. Yeah, trade a bunch. That helps me somewhat. These odd healthed minions are kind of annoying. I don't know if I care that much about that either. You know, maybe. I could Tyrant, but I might miss. It's only a miss if I hit here. So what does Sneeds get us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's pretty good, but Sneeds is always going to be good, and this is very likely to be good for us too. Could set up a better Sneeds. Hey, Juice McJuice. Juice McJuice. Who's Juice McJuice? Is that Juice? Good morning, Marta. Good to see you. I don't get why they feel the need to clear everything. It's not like we're a paladin or something. Yeah. Sometimes people overtrade, you know? Okay, this is a better Sneeds. We can kill these 2. Oh no, he got the weapon, and now he's just like gonna just rip through us in a turn still. Gosh darn it. Well, we got an opportunity to come back in a game that we probably should have had no chance in. And I suppose there's still a chance that, let's trade here too, my bad. actually might be better now, clearing the board with an 8-8. Alright, maybe it would have been better just play Gigafin. Maybe. So how much am I taking? 4, 8, 9? Oh dear. If I die, it's probably because I didn't trade first. Golly. God help us. We could be fine. Wow. Oh, I like it. Yeah, because you're like, yeah, whatever. You're either has to trade it. This is kind of interesting, the Gigafin implications. Like if it goes back, he could Doomsayer and lose his whole board. We can destroy our whole board as well. Cool. I'm glad we didn't lose, because this guy threw? Did he? Oh, he overtraded. We almost quote unquote threw. I don't think that what we did really counts as throwing though. We almost could have lost a game that we could have minimized the outs our opponent would have had, right? If we had got the Gigafin down, then he doesn't get that 8 or 9 damage in, potentially. He also then gets to drop a minion that gets to survive the Gigafin, and we have, yeah, actually we end up with more power on board, probably. But yeah, oh, that's alright. I'm glad Zelda doesn't become a fart billionaire overnight. He saved you 8 HP by trading into 1/1s? Which 1/1s? Because he traded the mech with the rush minions. Which, if that's your play, I probably wouldn't have bothered trading, but those things probably don't end up going face. He did overtrade, kind of all around, you know. If we had a 1/1 imp and they had an 8/8 taunt, they still would have traded. Maybe. We made a play though. We played the 1/1, and my exact thought was it might save us 4 health. Sometimes you have to give yourself your opponent the possibility to make mistakes by making certain plays. So, I'm going first. Yeah, it's a feels bad, but in this case, for me, it's a bit of a feels okay. Still have to pee, and I keep forgetting. I want to say thanks again to Juicy. Another special thanks to War Danzig for the 20 gifted subs at the end of yesterday's stream, but also the 24 gifted subs this week, which again, I always stress, I don't know if I deserve, but I'll definitely accept. Well, thank you guys for keeping the stream online. Zelda punished for not being 100% behind Redbeard. Let this serve as a warning to the rest of you fart betters. Zelda will pay the price.
There is little time.
You can stop your winning nonsense. 4 is good. Up to 6. So you should be really rooting for 6 then. Why 4 when we could have 6? 6 is nice. Yes, 6 is nice. Just get a catheter, Redbeard, and then you can stream with less breaks. I think getting up and stretching your legs is important. What type of card could even clear a board like this? I'll tell you. A shaman card. I'll remind you after this game if your bladder doesn't. Yeah, I don't have to go that bad. But I should get a minimize my blood clots in my legs, or the potential of them. I just kind of don't want to walk over there because there's all these shards of glass potentially. I think I got them all, but I thought that last time I stepped on one. How much longer do you think you'll be streaming for today? We're going to finish this run and for sure do one more. We've been on for 5 hours. It always depends on the viewership and, you know, how I feel, how the runs are going. Our runs have been good. The viewership's pretty good, although there are some big streamers on, with a couple more big streamers slated to come on soon. So if we continue, like we've already hit the peak of the bell curve and we're on the slope, and we continuously slope, I won't really push it today. But then again, you might get raided by Amaranth or whatever. She might be really looking to check out Hearthstone Arena, and then in which case we gotta try to capitalize on the new friends and the new fans. Look at this guy, he keeps giving us trogs. Yeah, it's sometimes there's nothing you can do. Oftentimes there's something you can do, which is to stop casting all your fucking spells. Start casting your minions. Zai the Incredible. Alright, I'm gonna try. And thanks to Read My Mind MVP. Thanks, Read My Mind. Alright, let's try it.
I am the storm of your demise.
I really don't want to leave that up. I also would like to keep these trogs if they're causing him trouble. What was this your card? Guess not. Following this act will be her younger brother, Frank the Mediocre. That's pretty good text. Frank the Mediocre. Keep it up, my man. You're doing great. You do the same, Read My Mind. Keep up the good work. That's good flavor text. Last part had to be the best, you know? You tell me. You tell me. What was I doing? I got Wizard Stripper, I got Juicy, I got Read My Mind. Let's see, are we gonna eat food after the stream? Probably, yeah. I really wish eating food sometimes made you thinner. Like delicious food like pizza would cause you to lose a small amount of weight, potentially. Don't think it works like that, but I wish that sometimes that it did. And I'd be like, okay, well, I really gotta lose some weight. I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza or two maybe. I'm really gonna push myself today and eat two. Lack of tuba sounds at the intro was missed. Oh, you wanted me to do those? I never make the intro sound. I do it though to get into character. I really wish me playing Arena resulted in me being better. But hey, we can't all get what we want. You know what I've noticed is a lot of times you need a teacher to kind of, you need someone to help teach you to break out of kind of your habits and your routines with things of skill in life. Like, for example, I couldn't learn to play guitar without someone teaching me. I could have, picked up and noodled, but I kind of had to have somebody teach me. I think I'm about as good as I'll ever be in Battlegrounds until I sit down and have Saf, explain concepts to me and puts it in practice, and we do it, several times, or, another quality Battlegrounds player. And there's probably sort of like a limit for most people on most things they do, and that could be very, very high, but there's probably some limit until somebody else kind of helps you connect the dots, helps you excel a little bit more, or change your way of thinking. Just not gonna play a Tyrant here. Tiger Woods is flipping Tiger Woods and still had a coach while he was being Tiger flipping Woods. Yeah. So it's like if you're like a 3-win player or a leaderboard player, I could learn from Talriel. I'm not gonna get better just playing Hearthstone Arena because I don't change my approach. I don't think more. I don't consider. I mean, I do, but that gap of which I can improve without an external source or really committing to doing everything differently is very small. Whereas if I had Talriel or Judge going over all my plays with me, I think I could improve to closer to their level. Who was my teacher in Hearthstone? Probably Dreads. I watched a ton of Dreads and learned a lot, but I'd say it was probably an amalgamation. Is that a word? It was probably like combination of a lot of different players. I watched a lot of Shady and Ratsma and Dreads and Hafu and Crib. I watched a lot of different players, so. You learn from them all. Isherwood, Save File. I used to watch a lot of Hearthstone Arena when it wasn't my job to play Hearthstone Arena. You should pay Red for private lessons. He only charges me $500 an hour. Well, you know, we do a different sort of, you know, educational procedure that I might not be quite as comfortable executing with Juicy Fun Sauce. What with the bending and the lumbar support. It's a private yoga class done digitally. I miss Shady Arenas. I miss Crip Arenas. Does anybody miss Redbeard Arenas? Electricity on an 11-2 Pally run. Wish me luck. I do wish you luck, man. Good luck. Let us know how it goes. It has a lot to do with how much you do it. If you played Arena as much as you played... If you played Battlegrounds as much as you played Arena, you'd improve to some degree more than being an Arena main. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I don't play Battlegrounds even you know, anywhere close to a similar percent as Arena. That is true. You are correct, sir. Once we hit turn 8, we're pretty set for plays. Elbow? Yeah, Elbow's phenomenal. Has he been streaming? I saw him coming back for a bit. I saw he co-oped with Ash Queen. I couldn't get him to visit my stream ever. Then again, I would probably rather spend the afternoon with Ash Queen than myself if I were Elbow. I don't really know who initiated that, but yeah, if I were Ash Queen, I'd probably really enjoy spending the afternoon with Elbow, too. Even in a platonic sense. You could take a virtually fully neutral deck very far. Yeah, he could. I think Elbow's in that really short list. Like if you say there's like a tier 1 of Arena players, I would say Elbow is in the tier 1, which may only have 5 players? 10 for sure, 5 maybe Elbow? And maybe, you know, an argument for, you know, 1, 2, 3 maybe. He's really phenomenal. I've told the story, and maybe some people who know Elbow who haven't heard the story, or who don't know Miss Elbow. When I first started streaming, I was dating a gal. She was kind of a jerk, but at the time she was less of a jerk. But I was streaming and she didn't really get it. She didn't really like Hearthstone. She didn't really understand like what streaming was or why I felt like I wanted to do it. And she'd come over and I'd be watching Twitch sometimes, or I'd have Twitch on. She'd get kind of mad. She'd be like, or she'd be like, "Oh, why are you watching this? Like, what, they're just playing video games." Like, I don't know, shut up, you know. But I had left Miss Elbow on, and I'm like getting ready. She's like, "You ready to go?" We were going somewhere out to dinner or something. I'm like, "Yeah, let me just close this down." She's like, "Oh, who's that?" I'm like, "Huh?" I was like, "Oh, this is some guy I watch. You know, we're friends. He plays." She's like, "Oh, he does the same thing as you?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, why?" I'm like, "I don't know. He likes it, maybe." He's like, "Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's so good looking. He should be a model. He could be doing anything. You do something else." I'm like, okay, well, 1, fuck you. Also, yeah, it's kind of hurtful. And 2, you're right. He is very handsome. He could be doing that. I agree, wholeheartedly. I was like, okay, you know what? Also, turn this off. Turn this smut off. I'm not leaving the elbow on when you're coming over anymore. It didn't really bother me, but I did think it was funny. Yeah, Elbow's just like a super genius with phenomenal genetics, great cheekbones, and perfect skin. Pillowy, soft, bouncy, brown locks. Man, he's got it all. You were definitely watching Dreads. Certainly not. I did follow Slissa or Sunglitters or something. I'm not sure. And I would get notifications, and I got a notification that they went live or something, and I got in trouble once. She's like, "Oh, I saw you were following like those girl streamers." I was like, "Oh." After she started to like understand more about Twitch, I was like, "Well, I don't know. Play cards. They're my friends." You have issues, which she did. Although I didn't usually say things like that. I was always like, oh, yeah, well, really not a big deal. My ex did that. Hated wasting time watching something until she saw a charismatic streamer and was like, okay, I like his voice. And yeah, she's probably not watching this stream. That's okay, we'll get her next time, Bling. Oh, it was a handsome fellow, that's for sure, yeah. I'm actually gonna go look up Miss Elbow. Sometimes I forget how goddamn handsome he is. Miss Elbow, Twitter, Miss Elbow, Twitch. And a slightly less interesting story. Who's he co-oping with here?
Initializing descent.
Wait, does he not have VOD saved? Oh my god, 2 years ago? That's not fair because he's 2 years younger. Wow. He's like a younger, hotter Tom York. Could coin this out into this. I can play this into that. Dude, I'm just gonna get righteous fucking defense. I'm gonna need my coin for some of my 8s maybe. He's beautiful on the inside and the outside like Alez. Yeah, Alez is very handsome too. Have you seen the Dreads guy? Dreads definitely has the sex appeal of a angry grandpa. You know, kind, angry, caring, wrinkly. Different sort of appeal than Miss Elbow, I'd say. Yeah, not altogether unattractive, but not necessarily my cup of tea. Now that being said, my preference would be the woman, the female with her voluptuous curves and sultry details. But you know, we're just speaking subjectively. I would prefer to take Elbow out for a night on the town than Dreads. Old Anger's called Wrath. Sounds better. I tried googling Miss L Blow Twitch, and the results were disturbing. I spelled it wrong. Yeah, that's a different sort of content you're gonna see. Miss Blow on Twitch. Equivalently attractive to some, but in a sort of different context, content-wise. Also, Taz, you will be getting suggestions now from Google machine in terms of what to watch, what to consume. Garland the Second Bardo. Garland Bardo, thank you. Drez is a normal looking man, but once he opens his mouth, I realize something is horribly wrong. Is it his breath? It's his breath, isn't it? Yeah, I could see that. Told him he should wash his mouth and his teeth. Also, I think I have glass in my eye. Getting like a sharp pain in my eye. After this game, I'm gonna go try to wash it or something. Interested? That's a good card though. Entertain me, I'm here. Hello, Red Dude. I had a funeral this weekend and saw all my mother's extended family and I'm exhausted. Why'd you do that order? Which order? Did I do it in the wrong order? Sorry. Why? Because I'm an idiot. Gosh, this is bad. I can't shoot anything. Yeah, we should have done a different order, I'm sure. I was worried about BGH. Righteous Defense, getting it too big, real problematic. I really need that 2/2 to die. Okay, it died, that's good. Alright, I need to live through the turn, which also might be asking a lot right now. Certainly could have been worse. And then there's really no reason to leave it up. We just hope that Gigafin can do its Giga nastiness. We were lucky to have her so long. I lost my grandma when I was 12. Yeah, I'm sorry about the I didn't understand whose funeral it was, but I am sorry about your loss. Life is hard sometimes. Don't kill my guy, please. Gigafin's been living a lot this run though, so I'm somewhat optimistic. It's a paladin too, like what are you gonna do? Play a stinky fish?
Initializing descent.
Is Tyrant ever good? No. Oh shit. That's fine. Okay, thank you. Actually, as a curve filler, this is great. Let's bump that. That deals effectively 2. One. A 2. 3. We could lead this guy up. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to trade. We mourned months ago. This was a celebration of life. Remember, at my funeral, you guys have my permission to just be happy and cool. That's, you know, you guys don't have to be sad. You can play cool music and... Alright, I'm going pee, and then I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to wash my eyes. I think they are upset about their loss, but I am happy about my win. This is a huge party with my family. So is it a good exhausted, or you know, sometimes you deal with extended family, you're just like, oh, just get me out of here. She would have loved it. Nice. Yeah, that's, you guys can celebrate. You guys are all invited to my funeral and my wedding, which is probably going to be on the same day. So, you know, only got to book 1 ticket.
Tamsin versus Arana!
I am determined to win this. Shadows take you!
I think, oh my god, look at that Murloc again. I think I also may have just stepped on a piece of glass too. Is it still in my foot? Maybe. That's a good curve. Sorry, I was rushing back. Hey Garland, what's up, dude? Much love. Are you leaving, sir? I gotta go. Pee, I go fish. You go pee, I go fish. Oh, okay. Later, man. Thanks for being here. Is your eye okay? Kind of hurt while I was washing it, but we'll see. Maybe I already sliced my cornea. I also had a headache earlier, so it's hard to tell. My eyes hurt. We did it, 12-2. Congrats, Electricity. That was a long-ass game, man. We go here. You can hero power. We go here. You can still hero power this, but we don't get blown out by a bunker this turn. Does he have a coin? He has his coin still, right? Murloc? Oh, that'll never work. Darn it. Oh man, that would've been huge to live. I could keep this alive. Feels bad. Can I post the deck, please? Yeah. Warlock, nice. Can't believe Dread skip Mech Paladin. Oh, believe it. He never drafts the fun cards. Mech Paladin. You mean the Explodinators? Yeah. You got Dragon Queen active, which is cool.
I hope this fits on the ship.
I don't want... Well, this is pretty good, man. That's pretty good. It's probably better than the Scavenger, actually. Alright, we'll do that, because you can play this and you'll always activate it. Scavengers, whatever. I just, you know, it's just relax. Let's see. Blessed Goods I like. Stone, a couple of good ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good twos, plus a ring with some 1-drops. One of the ones is a meeting stone. I dig that. Wouldn't mind one more. 2. Bannerman, Explorer. Catacomb and Owl, I do not like. Reef Walker, Diver, and Sunwell, though, very good. Anoyo, Bridge, yeah, good curve, good curve. Some other high-powered cards. It's a pretty impressive 12 win, though, still. Rusty Recycler, Gyrocopter, Anoyo Module, Owl, and Catacomb. You got 4 or 5 stinkers in there. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you get there. You are on 6. Are you talking to me? Who are you talking to? I've had a similar thing happen twice, where it feels like there's a sharp object underneath my upper eyelid and it hurts. Every time I blink, I tried flushing it out, there was nothing there. It went away on its own, but it was annoying. Yeah, you maybe get like a little, like a scratch on your cornea or something. Maybe. Hey, Red, I missed your face. What's up, Tree Stump? And randomly, like I would blink and bam, it felt like there was something under there. It was strange. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, that my guess would be potentially like just get like a tiny scratch on your
Need more mana.
cornea, which can heal on their own. I've had it happen before. I've had a pebble stuck in my eye and it wasn't fun. How big of a pebble? You mean like a grain of sand, or like a pebble? A pebble feels like it's like a. Eye infections feel like sharp objects, yeah.
Those without eyes.
I've had a lot of problems with my eyes before, so I don't think it's that. But hopefully not. Any interest on Warcraft Arclight Rumble? No. Actually, no. I'm gonna tap.
The iron divine is mine.
Morning aberrations are quite painful and bothersome without vision loss changes. It will self-resolve. Like a Himalayan salt cube. How could that get stuck in your eye? I mean, I trust you somewhat, but at the same time, it sounds a little like malarkey. Sound like a big pebble. Was it glued to your eye? I always use lubricating eye drops for symptom management. I'll keep an eye on it. It didn't hurt a lot. It didn't hurt a lot, and it hasn't hurt in a bit. So, you're an actual doctor? He is. He's at least that's the character he plays on Twitch chat. A doctor of sauce. Hey, we need doctors of all professions. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 3 AM already? Wow, my shift's almost over. Could try. I'd much rather hit a 1 or 2. Or 10. I don't want a 10. Let's see. Did the Dodgers play today? We're getting whooped by the Mets. Did not play today. The Mets seem like a good baseball team this year. The Dodgers are 2.5 games up. 35 and 19. The Mets are 38 and 19. Jiminy Christmas. Man, the Yankees are 39 and 15. Uh-oh. Can't have the Yankees winning the World Series. That would be inelegant. Hi, Mr. Beard. What's up, Furby? It's under my eyelid. My girlfriend had to pick it out. Ugh. That's dedication. Also gross. What's your progress on Better Call Saul? I haven't watched anything. I haven't been making any progress. Although I did, I guess that's not true. I made a little bit of progress. I opened Netflix and saw that Better Call Saul was on there when I was watching Stranger Things, and I thought to myself, maybe I'll watch. He fixed Red's legs and back and his neck. My neck's been okay lately. My back's been okay, relatively speaking. I mean, not good, but yeah, better. It's a matter of time, but you can't fix old. Can't fix old. Don't forget the weird rash. Yeah, don't forget my dong rash, please. Watch it, you will like it. Somebody said the other day that the last episode, I don't know if it's this recent one or the one before that, one of the most recent episodes was the best episode of TV they've ever seen. I don't know, that's a pretty lofty claim, but maybe. That's good. Maybe it's a new chair helping. It definitely is better than the old chair. Last episode's nuts. Okay, no spoilers. I'm gonna watch it someday, I promise. I actually, you know what? I actually did make a little more progress than I said. I went to the episode list to see if I could find where I left off so I wouldn't have to like rewatch everything. Because I do think in the first 4 or 5, season 4, I think, it really drags at times. And I don't want to start from scratch because I've done that. I did that when I got through like season 4 or whatever. So, but I couldn't find exactly where I was, and I was like, actually will trade. I was a little like, I can't immediately see where I am, so I was like, I gotta open the episode and kind of like scan it. Like, I think I got halfway or like a third of the way through season 4 though. So, hey, Trash Queen. Don't give spoilers. I know. So I mean, just in general, to anybody out there, like, let's not spoil any shows that are recently airing. That was me, I said that. Yeah, I think it was Chuckles. I knew it was somebody with a blue name. I thought it was like Nexty or you. I know it sounds easy to say now, but I did think that. How long did it take you to construct your chair? How many mistakes or misscrews happened? How many YouTube videos or online resources did you use to help? Okay, that's like 100 questions. I'm gonna answer them. Just give me a moment, please. This is not necessarily even that good because I lose my 8-8. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. He has less on board, I have more on board. How long did it take me? Like an entire day, like 12 hours. But I didn't work on it for 12 hours. I would like put the wheel pieces in and I'd be like, oh, I gotta sit down. Or like I took it out of the box, I counted that. I was like, oh, I opened the box and took all the pieces out and set them down. Like, okay, that's time for a break. At some point I did go on a Pokemon run or a food run. So like plus or minus like 10 to 12 hours. How many mistakes or misscrews happened? I don't recall having much difficulty like missing something or having to like redo anything. I didn't watch any YouTube videos. This stuff was pretty straightforward, I thought. I definitely didn't use any YouTube videos. I think I may have taken some breaks and like flipped the piece around and looked at it from a new perspective sometimes. Then like kind of referenced the instructions. It was pretty easy actually. And it provided you a couple of little handy screws, drivers, and like an Allen wrench or something. I'm like, okay. Wasn't this deck 1 and 2? I think we were 2 and 2. Yeah. The honest truth is, I didn't really struggle too much. I imagine you could make an entire comedy show series from footage of Red constructing the chair. What was the biggest issue was it's very sturdy, and parts of it are fucking heavy. And at some point, and I followed the instructions. I remember this now. Is it suggested you're supposed to build part of it like upside down, and then pick it up, and then set it upright in like kind of like one like sweeping motion, kind of, or I don't know, but like that's kind of how I had to do it. And I was like, I'm out of shape, and this thing's heavy, and it's like awkward, you know. I wasn't like, I think I could pick up the chair, weight as much as a chair, but I had to like pick it up and like, and then it's like, you know what to do. It's got wheels, and I've got hardwood, so I'm trying to flip it up, and I'm like not trying to carry the entire weight. It was something. Do I have lethal? 8, 11. I don't even want to kill that, but I have to shoot it. I don't have a choice. So if I'm gonna shoot it once, I might as well shoot it 3 times. Because then I just take off a 3 power minion, right? You attach the seat and a pole that holds it up? I don't remember what I was doing. But yeah, some shit like that was, Well, the Ephesus Warrior 7 wins. Can I explain it? His deck looks trash. He has a Black Scale Brute, a good curve, an Evil Quartermaster that can get you a Dragon Queen Alexstrasza or a Raid Boss Onyxia. And he probably has some other good cards in his deck that we didn't see. As long as the chair doesn't collapse during the stream, I'd call it a success. I will say, there's a part here that is actually a factory screw. That's 2 of them that are loose on this side. And this arm is a little wobbly. And it's really, the stuff they provided, I actually still kept. I put them in a drawer and I tried them out, they didn't work. I'm a little worried about that. Hey Zyron, good to see you, man. Long time no see. He didn't draw his raid boss, yeah, maybe not. I'm not gonna keep that if I don't start with a 1 or a 2. Yeah, so I may fall over the left side and break a hip. That'll be the end of Redbeard's career, just throwing that out there.
Welcome to your doom. Side effects.
Popping my fingers, sorry.
Trust me.
It's a good draw. But yeah, this run was 2 and 2 for sure, maybe 1 and 2, I can't remember. I'm gonna respect this thing. I gotta find a way to kill it at some point. I feel like I got hit by a car after playing goalkeeper in soccer for the first time in 4 years. Oh yeah. Getting old and being like out of shape. It's not good, man. It's not good. I feel honestly, and this isn't the case, but I feel if I have this thought, it's impossible to get back into shape. I walked to the market today and I was carrying my groceries home. I was out of breath. It was sunny and I brought my jacket. I was just fucking tired, man. Like, couldn't help but think. Getting fit is impossible. But it's not. Yesterday I quit my job, nice. Do you have a new job? What is the song? This is called Lightning. This is called Sharks, sorry, by Lightning. And there are 2 songs that play. This is the first one. Carrying a load of groceries home, I need to take a break 5 times going up the hill. Well, there were no hills. I didn't buy that many groceries. But, you know, I did buy some. We can get a Spirit Bomb would be good. I didn't get Spirit Bomb. Dang. Oh no, that's my Naga. You're not allowed to put song names? I mean, I can. Sorry, what? didn't I? I posted a link, so if anybody wants to go like, put it on a playlist or check out anything by them, they can. Or do you mean Johns? Sometimes they just ban Johns because, you know. They ban Johns because, you know. It's the hip thing to do. I could play the 4 mana, deal 5 to the board, which is what I think I'll get here, actually. That's not good. It's almost good, but it's not good enough. Am I dead, though? Not necessarily. I took off. At least I took off 0 power. Which is cool. 1 would keep us alive to a, would keep us alive to a Fire Ellie if we took off 1 power. I'm trying to find it, but I could never remember enough of the lyrics. Yeah, no problem. And this is the second song of the 2. I like it. I like the new retro wave background they use. I like the lady's hair. It's from a movie or something or a show that I've never heard of, but I like it. Don't worry, he's gonna trade, is he? Either way, they're doing stuff that strikes me as rude. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. They could have put me to 2 this turn. They did not.
Little time.
Is it ever just sneeze? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe.
Give me your best shot. You haven't heard the last of me.
I know deep down Taz has a diddle crush on me, and that's why she picks on me. That could be why, yeah. That could be. I think 8's pretty good. I think we played that fine. If we don't get early losses to aggro decks, really aggro draws, we have a little more flexibility to maybe get beyond that, but 8-2 is impressive. Yeah, the deck's good. It's certainly a 12-win capable deck, I think. That game there, you just can't win. Most of our losses there were just going second and getting steamrolled in the early game. Our curve's not that bad, but early in the run, sometimes it just, you know, dictates that you won't have success at the end once you get one bad draw or one bad matchup or whatever, which is cool. If it happens at 8-2, then it happens at 8-2. It's fine.